Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. As you can see, this is going to be a deep clean video. I'm just wanting to touch on a few things that I don't get to on a regular basis, like the daily or even the weekly cleaning. As I've mentioned before, we're getting ready to go on a trip, so I wanted to make sure that I did get to these things before we left, because when we come back, we're going to be hitting the ground running. The kids are going to be starting their schoolwork back up. We're going to be, of course, tired from the trip and then just needing to get back into the swing of things. So more than likely, I wouldn't have been able to have gotten to these things right away when we returned. Some of the things I do get to a little more frequently. The fridge is one of them, but because it is such a time-consuming task, I did put it on the agenda for today. Throughout this video, you will of course see all of my little helpers. They had a lot of fun popping in and out and doing a few tasks with me throughout this video, so you will definitely be seeing them off and on throughout the video. We had a couple of storms roll through today, which worked out well for me. It makes for a very easy day to stay inside and do some cleaning, but there will be some light changes in the video, you guys. I am sorry about that. I tried to work with the lighting in the editing portion of it as much as I could, but you probably will see some changes with the lighting, and that's what it is, because whenever a storm rolls through down here, the house does get pretty dark. The microwave is another one that I will, spot clean. Of course, I'll spray it down and wipe up any spills that happen in it, but every now and then I like to go in with a hot soapy rag and just wash everything down. It gets rid of any buildup that might be in the microwave. So as you can see, these fans are quite the chore to clean. It does need to be done fairly regularly though. They do get very, very dusty. The home that we're living in right now has extremely high ceilings. This is an 8-foot ladder, and it's always a big chore to clean these fans. But as you can see, I've got lots of helpers making sure that I'm being very safe while I'm doing it. The main focus of this day was making sure that the fans got cleaned and also the light fixtures. This one here in the dining room, and then there's another one that we have in our office area. And I wanted to make sure that I got to those because I do tend to forget about them. So I wanted to make sure that while I was remembering, I hit them. So today that was the big focus, to make sure that those things got done. And that rogue balloon up on the ceiling is from a couple of days ago. We just celebrated our oldest boy's 5th birthday, and I did a video showcasing just how I did his birthday cake and preparing a little bit for that day. So if you want to check that out, you can find that video. While I was working on those light fixtures, Nora was helping with the refrigerator. She loves to wipe that down. And then the boys, as you can see, they like to be close by. Sometimes they're helping, other times not so much. They just kind of like to hang around and be close. I always have very willing helpers whenever there's a spray bottle involved. They love to use the spray bottle, whether it's washing the windows or wiping down the table. And we have to keep ahead of this table fairly regularly, actually. It's amazing how much grime you'll find on the legs of the table, and then of course underneath where the kids are sitting. So this is one that we have to hit fairly regularly, and it does take quite a bit of time. Another chore that I will sometimes forget about, and it definitely doesn't get as much attention as it probably should, is dusting these window blinds. This is baby Avalie's room, so I wanted to make sure that I came in and got her blinds dusted, and then also the windows and the sills washed. With where we're living right now, just all the humidity, the dust and the grime, the dirt, whenever it gets on the windowsills, it tends to just really adhere and stick to it. So washing everything down does need to happen fairly frequently. Doing the dusting when it comes to all the deep cleaning is definitely my least favorite chore. The daily surface cleaning, the daily dusting, that's not really a problem, but when you really get into all the tiny little surfaces of your home and you've got to be digging around and getting into all these small little spaces and crevices, that is one that I really have to motivate myself to do. It's definitely something that I struggle with. Carpet cleaning is definitely a mom's best friend, and investing in a carpet cleaner is a great tip that I have for any new parent. By the time your kids are toddlers and they're up and moving around and running around the house, carpets get dirty pretty quickly. So I do clean this rug especially, I'd say every 2 months at least. This is a very central room to the house, so there's constant traffic through it, and as you can see, the water gets really dirty really fast, so I've got to keep up on this one quite a bit. Warren got a new backpack to take for the trip, so he's been wearing that for a few days. Okay, you guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I just wanted to hit some of the things that I don't get to as often. I wanted to make sure that I got them before we went on this trip, because when we get back, we're gonna hit the ground running. So let me know if you found it motivating. I am gonna have another cleaning video towards the end of this week, and that's gonna be more just hitting everything, getting everything that I like to get before we go on vacation, laundry, and making sure the house is spick and span, because the last thing I want is to come back and have to unpack and be tired from a trip and you got a dirty house to clean. So there will be another video at the end of this week. I'm planning for that to be out on Saturday. But thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I hope you found it motivating. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. If you enjoy these types of videos from me, watching me and the kiddos clean, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, I really appreciate your support. I'll see you guys with the next video.